As this project enters its sixth week, there have been several changes to the aquarium in the 20-plus days since the last video. These include a shuffling of the composition of the cleanup crew, 3 plant additions, and an increasing self-promoted growth. All but 2 of the Brocas catfish have been relocated to another aquarium. The original quantity of 7 proved to be too numerous and was leading to problem encounters with the yellow lab cichlids. It wasn't that the cichlids were actively harassing the catfish, but with the original quantity, they were always crossing paths with each other and the cichlids would chase them away. By reducing the amount of cats, the number of encounters lessened and the remaining 2 cats now can scour the substrate freely. With the newly appearing brown algae beginning to increase, 5 Ottocinclus were prepared in quarantine for a future inclusion to the aquarium. With my past experiences with ottos being sketchy at best, I hoped that the growing diatom population would provide ample food for the ottos and keep losses to a minimum. So far, this approach has worked well. There have been no otto deaths, and they appear active, hefty, and healthy. In the last update, I noted how although the dwarf sage had not spread laterally through the substrate, but the individual plants were increasing in size and looking very healthy. Since that update, the lateral expansion exploded, and the substrate is now crisscrossed with runners in all directions. These runners are dotted with strong, vibrant-looking new plants, beginning to carpet the sand with an ever-increasing blanket of growth. Several new plants have been added to the aquascape. These 2 banana plants were bought on a whim from a local store. I was not particularly fond of this species, but having read more about them, I figured I'd give them a try. I thought, too, that they would be an interesting addition placed near the log and among the dwarf sage. 90% of the leaf growth has occurred since their inclusion to the aquarium just over a week ago. The root growth from the rhizome down into the substrate has rivaled the growth rate of the leaves. It has turned out to be a great plant and a pleasant addition to the community. A couple of small pygmy chainswords acquired at a local club auction were placed among the dwarf sage. Lastly, the dwarf lily was added to the aquascape about the same time as the banana plants. Although it seems stagnant in size, it has become more robust in the last few days and appears to be getting more comfortable with the environment. The rotala, which replaced the failed cardinal plant, has shown good growth and required 2 cuttings to deter it from getting too tall and leggy. The top cuttings responded quickly to their planting, and new growth has been consistent. The floating water sprite has grown substantially. The excessive trimmings were placed into the sump of a 180-gallon Tropheus aquarium in an attempt to contain the nitrate levels. Finally, I wanted to mention 2 aspects that were most confusing when doing research before beginning this project: lighting and fertilizer dosing. The aquarium is lit by a 48-inch dual bulb shop light covered by a plastic lens diffuser, both from Home Depot. It contains a 10,000K ZoomMed bulb and a GE 6500K bulb from Lowe's. The fixture hangs about 26 inches from the substrate, and the photo period is 1 hour in the morning and 5 hours in the evening. From the second week onward, the aquarium has been dosed daily with 7 milliliters of Flourish Excel and twice weekly with 5 milliliters of Flourish Comprehensive. Beginning 2 weeks ago, 10 milliliters of Flourish Potassium and 5 milliliters of Flourish Nitrogen were added twice weekly to the dosing regime. The Excel dose will soon be replaced with a 5 milliliter daily dose of Metricide. Thank you for watching and for having an interest in this project.